Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about She-Hulk, Marvel's She-Hulk, Episode 7. Let's get right into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, so she's still talking to Josh that she met at the wedding last episode. Jen is feeling good about herself. Start off the episode with them going on several dates. You know, they went on a few dates, or rather, 3. And on the third one, she finally decided to give it up. And then she wakes up and he's not there. So she's texting him. She had a good time and everything. And then, you know, she go to work and, you know, Nikki asked her about Intelligentsia. And she like, screw those dudes, whatever. You know, she's busy texting Josh. So he hasn't texted back yet. So we're still trying to figure out what's going on with that. In the meantime, she goes on to the next day. Now it's Saturday, you know, and yeah, still no text from Josh. So she's a bit concerned about that. And then we go the next day and still no text from Josh. So she's a little sad now, wondering why he hasn't texted back or said anything, responded in any kind of way to her texts. When she gets a call from the probation officer for Blonsky. And he needs to go out to the retreat where he's at with his 7 soulmates and check on him because his alarm went off, his inhibitor went off, saying that he turned into Abomination. So they go out there. She didn't want to go at first, but she goes out there. He wanted her to go because he needed some backup, and she's She-Hulk. So they go out there to the retreat. Blonsky is saying that he was trying to chase down one of his chickens and the electric fence shocked him, and that's what shorted out his inhibitor. So the dude fixed it, and he sped it on out of there. Meanwhile, this other guy, Man Bull, then rammed her car, and so now it's broken because he was fighting with this other Matador dude. Well, he said he's not a Matador, and he got bioelectric powers apparently. Yeah, so she got to stay there till the tow truck comes to get her car. So to take her back to the city. So while she's doing that, she's, you know, walking around, checking out the retreat, trying to get a signal on her phone because ain't no signal because it's out in the middle of nowhere. So she finally gets a signal and she's trying to deal with that. And she ended up getting a signal while they were in the middle of a meeting to talk about anger management and their feelings and whatnot. This wannabe vampire dude, this guy named Porcupine, you know, and lo and behold, one of the Wrecking Crew dudes that attacked her in the alley. So she snapped out on him real quick, but then they all talk her down, and they decided to get her to open up. And so she opens up and talks about her feelings and how she feels about being She-Hulk and how people treat Jen as herself, you know. And she actually made a breakthrough, felt better, got in the yurt and did a little sweating, you know, and ended up deleting his number and ended up realizing she didn't need him. She good enough without him. You know, there's somebody out there for Jen and she'll find him eventually. Then we get a nice young 3 days ago to when they did the do, her and Josh, and him getting up in the middle of the night leaving. He done made a copy of her phone, you know, cloned her phone, and sent the text message to the Hulk King, yes, the dude that ran the Intelligentsia site, saying that he's gonna, with emojis, talking about blood and DNA and Green Hulk and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, Josh is a bad guy. Josh is just trying to, you know, work with the Hulk King to try to get Jen's blood. At the end of the day, that's where that's going with that. And for the most part, that was pretty much this episode. It was a nice, you know, self-contained, simple episode of Jen coming to terms with who she is and realizing that she don't need no man to be happy, and that there is somebody out there for her, and the realization that Josh is a dick. So there you go. That was this week's episode of She-Hulk. I'm really curious to know what's going to happen with this Hulk King individual, whoever they are. I want to know who they are. I want to know what they want, what they intend to do with Jen's blood. I'm pretty sure that's to make more Hulks or something like that. So, yeah, it's coming. We are in episode 7. We got the penultimate episode next week. And I'll see you guys then. In the meantime, have a great day.